and welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Ada and today we're going to be celebrating 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much, it's so exciting, I'm really excited. I did want to quickly say thank you to those of you who follow me on Instagram, because I've just hit 27,000 followers over there and that's just it's mental. So thank you so much. I can't believe that people like my work that much, to be honest. If you ask anyone who has quite a substantial following, and they will probably say the same, like it's crazy. But thank you so much. I can't thank you enough, to be honest. It's just so great that people like my work and want to support me, and it's an amazing feeling, so thank you. But anyway, today isn't about Instagram, today is about YouTube. We're going to be celebrating 1,000 subscribers. Although I did ask on Instagram what I should do for my 1K celebration over on YouTube. So I decided to pick 3 of the suggestions, kind of. So the first suggestion was to redraw an old piece. The second one was to kind of suggest subscriptions that I like and books and stuff like that. So I thought maybe we could talk a little bit about that whilst this is going on. And then the third suggestion was to do some real-time drawing, which I've not yet done on this channel really. So I thought, why not? Let's put them all together. We're gonna make a multi-purpose video today. I don't know how it's gonna go because I've never done anything like this before, but we'll see. I haven't yet picked the piece which I'm gonna redraw. I'm gonna go through some old sketchbooks, have a little flip through, pick something out. Yeah, I think it's gonna be fun if it goes according to plan. So should we start? I mean, I guess so. I should really be working on my Inktober's today, but we're doing this instead. Oh well. So anyway, let's just do it. Okay, here we are in the desk area. I do apologise about the sun. Nothing I can really do about that. Anyway, these are my most used old sketchbooks, which are grubby and disgusting, but these will be the best place to find something old to draw. So I don't know how old we want to go. This is very old, and this is like 2017. This is the older one. This was actually, I think, my first sketchbook that I ever had. These are cheap sketchbooks from W.H. Smith, I believe. The paper is not so great. Wow. This one is full of old work. However, I went in again and added some redraws. So this is an old OC of mine. I don't remember what her name was. Apparently she was part koala. I don't even know. Here we go. This is a redraw I did. So this was 2014. I did this in 2017. This is an OC of an old friend of mine. One of my first friends I ever made on my Instagram. Their username was Spurksgasm at the time. And once I took my break from Instagram, I could never find their account again. So this is kind of the remnants of that friendship. But yeah, probably won't redraw that. This is definitely a contender, I think. I think I might redraw this piece. This was an anime girl that I drew back in 2014, I think. You know, because that's how we all start, isn't it? So here she is in all her glory. Isn't she great? I hate this so much. I can't believe I still have it. This was, I think, my first time using like coloured pencils, and it's just horrible. So I redrew her in 2017. I do quite like this, but I don't love it, and I have always wanted to redraw it. So I'm thinking maybe we could do this today. Oh, this is when I hit 500 followers. Wow. I don't know if any of you that are watching this right now followed me way back when, but these were my swamp girls that I made up, and people really liked them back then. But I think maybe I should start drawing them again because they're pretty cute. Oh, this is a spread I did of all my best friends. How cute is this? Love you guys. Yolandi. This is Phoebe Ryan, Pink, and Avril Lavigne. So far, I'm thinking this piece. I'll have a quick look through this one because this is newer. We've got Mermaid Lady, OOTD. My sketchbook spread used to be mental. Yes, right. We're going to do this one. So, let's get out this. This is a cheap sketchbook. Not great. This is what I use to do my thumbnails because I don't want to waste my nice paper. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing, to be honest. Alright, let's do some sketches. My sketches are usually very rough, and I like to draw little windows so that I can decide where everything is going. So as you can tell, this isn't really my style anymore. But I need to reevaluate this piece and decide how I want to make it happen this time. She's a magic girl in a Sailor Fuku because that's cute. Right, let's thumbnail. So typically what I like to do after thumbnailing is take the design I like the most, make it bigger, refine it a little bit more, and then I will go in and do the whole sketch. I need to sharpen this. Ah, it's gone everywhere. She has these floofy bits, which I'm not entirely sure how to draw. Doesn't look like, maybe I'll do them like something like this, maybe. Okay, I don't know what she's holding exactly. A star? Sure. We've got her little Sailor Fuku. Should I do her legs up or down? I think up would be easier for me. Well, that's quite up though, isn't it? Weird. Why can't I draw today? Also, I don't know who noticed, but I haven't really been drawing people in my Inktober's. I've just been trying to keep them simple. Right, she's got a lot of hair, so how should I do this? I'm planning on doing her in blue box. Just do some stars, because that's what I always do. Maybe a moon. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the, oh God's sake, all my pages have lines on. I was planning on doing my Inktober's in my sketchbook, so I've lined to split them into like all of my pages. But I didn't end up doing that. Okay, so we have our original, well, it's already a redraw, but second original sketches, and now we're gonna put her here. I don't want to use up too much of my blue Posca pens because I kind of need those right now. So I'm gonna make her a square instead of the whole page. So I'm just gonna cut it off a bit. So really, she's not gonna be all that big, which is not gonna make this easy for me. But whatever. Right, so her head is here-ish, her arms are here-ish, her bum and her feet are here-ish. Okay, you want to make sure that it's all going to fit first, because you can't see anything. So you want to make sure that she's going to fit in your desired area. What do people say when they're sketching? Maybe I should take this time to talk about some of my favourite YouTubers. So my YouTube taste varies a lot. I watch a whole bunch of different kinds of channels. I watch a lot of old school YouTubers as well, just because I've been on YouTube since it came out. So I was there when Shane started, I was there when Jenna Marbles started, I was there when Smosh started. So I've watched basically everything. I still watch Shane to this day, obviously. His new series is killing me, it's so good. He's killing it. I don't tend to watch beauty YouTubers all that much anymore. I'm not all that into makeup these days. I am subscribed to Jeffree Star, of course. I just don't tend to watch his videos all that often. It depends what mood I'm in. Still watch Jenna Marbles, obviously, because she is great. I still watch Dan and Phil. I still watch Zoe. I'm really, really into crime YouTubers. I think what they do is great. My favourites are Ellen and Neil. I really like Georgia Marie, she's really good. She's also from the UK, and she also, on top of crime, does history videos, which are really good. Danielle Hallen, of course. Kendall Ray, obviously. And I also listen to the Mile Higher podcast because I'm so into that kind of stuff. And as for art type people, I watch basically everyone that everybody knows of. Fairy Little Peach, Leah Lexon, Drawing with Waffles, Casey the Golden, Apple Cheeks. You should check Apple Cheeks out if you haven't. She's great. Catnip, of course. She's also fab. Oh, I also really, really love channels like Top Fives and Let's Read and Mr. Nightmare. Those kind of channels that compile people's like true scary stories, you know, and put them into like hour-long videos. Those are some of my favourite things to listen to on YouTube. Right, my camera battery died, so I decided to just finish the sketching whilst it was charging. So now we're going to move on to the colouring. Oh yeah, I was also asked about my favourite books. Now, books is a weird topic for me because I used to be a huge bookworm before I started drawing. I just read. That's all I did basically. And ever since I took up art again more seriously, and I do it like all the time, I feel like I'm cheating on art, or I'm wasting time if I'm doing anything else. So I don't read books anymore, really. It's kind of sad. And I also haven't gotten into audiobooks, which I really should. I don't know why I haven't. I keep saying like, oh yeah, I want to get into audiobooks and listen to some books and whatnot so that I can draw and read at the same time, but I still haven't done that. So I don't have any current books to talk about really, only like books that I used to read, or like my top favourite books of all time, I guess I could talk about. They're probably going to be a bit weird, but yeah, I'll give it a little list. So my top favourite books of all time. Stig of the Dump. If you've read Stig of the Dump, you will know why I'm laughing. It's a child's book, but it's just a classic. It's great. I really like The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime. That's a really, really good book. If you haven't read that, you should. I'm not a huge fan of John Green, but I have read a good few of his books. My favourite John Green book would have to be Looking for Alaska. It's just the best one. I'm sorry, like, fight me, but that one should have been made into a movie. That's all I'm saying. Love Lessons by Jacqueline Wilson is a classic for me as well. Very cheesy, but just one of those ones that takes me back, you know. I just love it. Another really good one that I read when I was a teenager was called Ketchup Clouds, and it was like a dark teen romance thing. It was really good, and it had like a big twist at the end. It was crazy. I might read that again soon actually. That was really good. I really enjoyed that. He Said, She Said by Erin Kelly. Really good book. It's a psychological thriller. I never ended up finishing it, which is really annoying, but I really enjoyed what I did read of it. I read Poet Anderson of Nightmares by Tom DeLonge and Suzanne Young, per my boyfriend's recommendation. It was really, really good. Again, I didn't quite finish it, which I'm so annoyed about, and I feel like it's too late to pick it up again at this point, but I might reread that because there is a second one which I want to read as well. I really enjoyed that. It's about dreams and kind of living in a dream world in a sort of way. It's a bit like Sword Art Online, but in a dream world instead of a game, from what I can remember. But yeah, I really want to get into more books. I want to start reading, you know, less fiction books, more books about well-being and, you know, being creative and motivating stuff like that. I think would be nice. If you have any recommendations, that would be great, because I don't even know where to start to look, to be honest. But yeah, I really want to get into some happy, creative book type books. I feel like that's kind of all I have to say in this video, so I think I'm just going to play some music and colour. So thank you for listening and enjoy. She's all done. If you ever have any video suggestions, let me know, because I'm always trying to think of different things to do. Studio vlogs are kind of the easiest thing to film at the moment, but I do want to do other stuff like I have done today. So yes, let me know, and thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that it's not too long. and I'm going to be quiet now and go. So